All right, wrestling fans, this is the best of 2022 as decided by you, the nation. We are now going to put them into a simulation. We have skipped ahead to the semifinals. Make that the quarterfinals. And our opening match for this event will be Bianca Belair going up against Jordynne Grace. Belair with a splash off the ropes. Jordynne down on the mat, and she is early on the receiving end of some punishment here in this tournament. Belair has got perhaps the athletic ability advantage right now. It's hard to tell. I mean, they're both extraordinary athletic women. However, they are definitely built different. Jordynne with a much lower center of gravity now turns around and drops her on the back of her head with that reverse DDT. Boot to the midsection, follows it up with a series of rights and lefts, and now Jordynne Grace taking over in this one. This cross-promotional match featuring two of the top players. Comes out of the corner with a body splash of her own, and now Jordynne Grace starting to take over on the EST. Big knee right to the midsection, and now Belair up and across the shoulders. Not a good place to be. Here comes the backpack stunner. Down she goes. Grace hooks the leg. One. She's got two, and almost went on to the next round. The semifinals await. Who will it be? The pump handle slam. There it is. Drops her on the back of her head. She got her! Jordynne Grace with an upset win over Bianca Belair. And that did not take long, ladies and gentlemen. The backpack stunner definitely set her up for the kill. Look at that shot right there. Fall from Grace gets her the victory. We'll be back with the next match in just a moment. Stay with us. This is Best of 2022. Bell Sounds action's underway with our next match. Jamie Hayter locking up with Rhea Ripley. It's the AEW going up against the WWE with two of the toughest women in each promotion. Hayter is the reigning AEW Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley, the Mega Force behind the Judgment Day. Down on the knee with that neck breaker, and she's too close to the ropes. Rhea able to reach out there with her foot. Hayter going up to the top rope, though. In our fans tournament poll, Rhea Ripley would go on in this round. Let's see if the simulation gives us the same result or something different. German suplex, nicely done by Rhea Ripley. Pulling Hayter away from the ropes, doesn't want to make the same mistake, but she bought her a lot of time by doing it. Out the back door. And now Ripley with those heavy forearms down across the back. Stomping away. Jamie Hayter's in trouble, and now Rhea Ripley pulling back on the chin. Referee's asking her if she wants to give it up or not. Both of these ladies representing their rival organizations, and neither one's going to want to submit. Way too much pride on the line. Forearm shiver right across the face, and now Rhea Ripley catching the ankle. Leg drag takes her down. Nicely done. Cover, hooks a leg, gets a 1 count. Off the top rope with an elbow drop, and that one lands. But right back comes Jamie Hayter with that Claymore kick. Both of these women, similar styles, rough and ready, brawling, hitting with some heavy bombs, and each one returning the favor. Here comes the Riptide. Could be the match right there. Shoulders down, 1, 2, and it's over. No, she kicked out. Jamie Hayter not done yet. Shoulder block nicely done, choking her out right in front of the referee. Nice clothesline right there by Jamie Hayter. Stomping away. Rhea Ripley has not been manhandled like this in a very long time. Goes for the cover now. Jamie thinks she's got her down. Will she keep her there? Almost. While both of these ladies are the top of their game in their chosen organizations, the unknown factor is that they have never been in the ring with each other until now. There is no real preparation for a match like this when you've never had the experience of being in the ring with your opponent. Hayter missed coming off the top rope, but it hasn't hurt her yet. Nice suplex, and Rhea Ripley is really taking a lot in this one. Jamie's got her set up for the suplex. Couldn't hold her. And Ripley with a German takes her all the way over. That seems to have stunned the AEW Women's Champion. How much damage, we'll find out now. Goes for the cover, hooks a leg, and only a 1 count. And you have to wonder how much pulling her away from the ropes took. Another tremendous German suplex. Rhea Ripley is a powerhouse. You just look at the shoulders on her. She can throw men around with ease. And now she's got that grapevine leg lock. Referee's there to ask Jamie Hayter if she's going to tap, and I think she might. She's got no way of getting to the ropes. She'll have to find another way. Rhea released the hold. Ripley now to the top rope. Might have taken too much time. Nope. It works for her. After the elbow cover, hooks the leg, gets 2, and she got her. Rhea Ripley will move on here in the tournament to the semifinals. Take a look back at some of this one here. The Riptide almost was enough. Jamie Hayter, as that hand was getting ready to come down for 3, managing to kick out. It's all in the words, ladies and gentlemen. This is my brutality, and she lives up to that each and every time. But you also have to wonder, this was one hell of a match. How much will Rhea Ripley have going into the semifinals? This was a brutal beatdown.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
But she can celebrate for the moment with a big win here tonight. We'll be back with more. Stay with us.
Now streaming on the Nation Network, PWI Review and Relive, where along with a panel of experts, we take a deep dive into random issues of some of the most recognizable wrestling magazines in history, where contestants go head-to-head and compete in wrestling knowledge to see who will go on to be the reigning champion. Now streaming on Twitch too. Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on the Nation Network. For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
All right, fans, back for our next match. Here in the quarterfinals, Ronda Rousey against the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo from Impact Wrestling. Rousey already going to work on the arm, and both of these ladies will target the arm. They both have armbar finishers. They're different, but the same at the end of the day. Big shot by Rousey, just dropped the virtuosa right in the middle of the ring. This is the best of 2022 as decided by you, the Nation Network. If you were with us 2 weeks ago, then you know how the brackets played out. Now we're going to see what 2K has to say. The virtuosa fighting herself back into this match, and again targets the arm. What a great matchup. Think about these two ladies. Think about it. Here goes. Virtuosa going after the arm of Ronda Rousey. Both ladies are going to try and separate a shoulder or an elbow. I would suggest that Ronda Rousey would be the favorite in this one. Her UFC background, her incredible career, and now look at her go to work on that shoulder. Turning it in, and there's a wrench of the arm and the elbow. Rousey's in control. She knows it. Down across the knee. And now Rousey to the back of Deonna Purrazzo. Continues to work on that arm with only one mission in mind. Calling on the fans to get behind her. We'll see if they do. Very mixed crowd here tonight for this one, as we have representation from Impact Wrestling, representation from the WWE, representation, of course, from AEW as well. This is not a clear-cut crowd. Everyone has their favorites, and right now it is Ronda Rousey on the top rope. Comes off, driving the knee right to the chest. Might have knocked all the air right out of the lungs of Purrazzo. She got out. She didn't kick out. She barely got a shoulder up off the mat. Rousey hammering away with some big, heavy left hands. When we talk about athletic condition, Rousey's definitely in better physical shape than Deonna Purrazzo. But Purrazzo has proven time and time again throughout her Impact career that she has got what it takes to beat any woman on any given night. Will this be her night? Again, targeting the arm. And now going for the right arm. Purrazzo, an equal opportunity destroyer. And now Rousey kicking out of it. Trying to pull the Virtuosa away from the ropes. What has she got in mind here? Rolls through. Oh, could be Piper's Pit. Has her up on the shoulders. There it is. Hooks the leg. Will that be it? Not yet. Deonna Purrazzo finds a way to keep on going. This is not going to be good, though. Rousey has got her set up. Takes her over. Here goes the arm. She's got the arm bar on. She's got to straighten it out. She's pulling on it. She could never fully extend that arm, and Purrazzo, though, is in a world of pain. And now Rousey from a top mount hammering down. That might be it. The Virtuosa doesn't look too good, and it's over. It really was a beatdown. Well, we take a look back at some of the highlights from this one. Ronda really just out-athleticized her. She had better stamina, she had better strength, better conditioning, and it all paid off right here tonight, as Rousey will advance to the semifinals of the Best of 2022 tournament. She just thoroughly beat her down into submission.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey!
Well, if she's not the baddest woman on the planet, someone's going to have to step up tonight and prove it. This is our final match here in the quarterfinals. Becky Lynch against Britt Baker, DMD. Britt Baker now pulling Becky Lynch away from the ropes, goes for the cover, not even a 1 count. They tie up. Over the top rope, and Baker out to the floor. Referee starts the count. Becky Lynch decides to go out after her, not going to wait. Baker waiting patiently for Becky to get back in the ring. Oh, what an up kick right there to the head of Becky Lynch. Oh, from behind, look at this. Baker taking a little time to celebrate, and that is a mistake against somebody like Becky Lynch. Nobody in this tournament is going to be an easy match. And if Britt Baker is fortunate enough to get past this challenge, then she'd better not make that mistake again. Nice leg drag. In the meantime, that dragon screw by Becky Lynch getting the advantage momentarily. And here she goes, doing it again. I guess she's a slow learner. For a doctor, I would expect more. Irish whip over the top rope all the way to the floor, and Baker's in trouble. Becky Lynch slides out to meet her on the floor. Rolls her up. Deadlift into a powerbomb. And going to work on the arm of Britt Baker is Becky Lynch. Well, we talked about our last matchup we saw. Had a couple of the ladies that liked to work on the arms. Well, guess what? Becky Lynch has the disarmer, and if she hooks that thing on, you hardly ever see anyone go on beyond that. That is normally a submission each and every time out. Baker head first, sending Becky Lynch into that turnbuckle. Of course, she would like nothing better than to lock her up in the lockjaw. Baker with a kick to the knee, goes to the middle rope. Canadian Destroyer, and that connects, hooks the leg, two, almost had a big upset in this one. Not even sure if you can call it an upset. Both of these ladies have dominated their women's division in the last year. The pump handle slam by Becky might be enough for a win. There's two, and she got no. 2 3/4 count, and Becky can't believe it. Baker's in a whole lot of trouble, though. There it is, the disarmer. She's got it. Britt Baker close to the ropes, but not close enough. Lynch pulling back on that arm. And somehow Baker escapes the hold. And now Britt Baker, what has she got in mind? Went for a butterfly. I think she was trying to steal a pedigree. Becky Lynch turned it into a Hurricane Rana and gets the advantage. The DMD is in trouble. There's two, and Becky goes on. A back and forth match it was, but at the end of the day, Becky Lynch had just enough. You wonder how much that disarmer took out of Britt Baker, but look at that destroyer. Great camera angle. I thought that might have been enough to shock the world. There's Becky with that pump handle, and then from there, if we have it, I don't know, but she went for that disarmer, and it was hooked on there for quite some time. Nice Hurricane Rana. Becky with a tremendous reversal to get out of trouble on that one. Not only out of trouble, but led her straight to victory.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch.
And with that, she will advance to the semifinals. We kick it off with the first match in the semifinals when we return. Stay with us for the best of 22. All right, it's the semifinals. One of these two ladies is going to advance to the finals. Jordynne Grace had the easier match heading here in comparison to what Rhea Ripley went through. And we'll see if that makes a difference or not, because right now Rhea Ripley's in control over the Impact Knockouts champion. Jordynne Grace is up and being thrown around by Ripley, not something she's very used to. Jordynne Grace, a powerhouse, and often dominates physically against her opposition in Impact. But tonight, she's going up against the best of the best. Ripley goes for a quick cover here, but that's not going to keep her down. Pulling back and trying to stretch out the back and the neck of Jordynne Grace. And now Jordynne going for a cover, but you're not going to put Rhea Ripley down with that. Although she got two. Roundhouse kick caught her. Ripley is down right now, and it is Jordynne Grace taking advantage of the moment. Mo is your greatest friend in wrestling. Whoever has momentum is going to likely be able to ride that to the finish line in a tournament like this, as each match takes a little bit more out of your opponent. Jordynne Grace now unloading with some heavy shots. Forearm drops her. Rhea Ripley now brought back up to her feet. Jordynne's got her across the shoulders. Backpack stunner. This is what it might be. She connects. Hooks the leg, and Ripley's in the corner. She grabs the rope, and the referee sees it. What a travesty of justice that would have been if he would have missed that call. Jordynne Grace trying to put it away. Rhea Ripley was right. Oh my goodness! Ripley's up. Powerbomb down. And now Jordynne Grace tried to put her away, and Ripley kicks off. Jordynne Grace had this match won at least once, if not twice already. But Rhea Ripley will not stay down. Grace rolls her over for the cover, hooks a leg. Has she done enough damage? We'll see. There's two. She got her. It's an upset in anybody's book. Jordynne Grace will advance. I've got to tell you, I think the fact that Jordynne Grace had an easier first round match played a major role in the outcome of this one. There is no doubt that Rhea Ripley went through a war earlier. That's the name of the game. It is a one-night tournament. That is how it goes. Jordynne Grace pulling her away from the ropes, knowing she had her. And it was just a matter of the 3 count.
Winner, Jordynne Grace.
Jordynne Grace will advance to the finals. Stay with us. We've got more coming your way in just a moment. All right, one of these two will be facing Jordynne Grace for the best of 2022. Will it be Rousey? Will it be Becky Lynch? Rousey early on going for a cover, gets one count, and Becky out the back door after that belly-to-back suplex. The baddest woman on the planet continues to stomp away on the man. Big time Beck's in trouble. Rousey continues to hand out the punishment here. There are those that just don't like the arrogance of Ronda Rousey, but when you've got the track record she does, when you have the number of victories lined up that she has had, you can't help it. Goes for the cover, gets a one count again, and now Ronda looking a little surprised. She shouldn't be. With the resume that Becky Lynch has, you know no matter what, you're going to be in for a long night. You're going to have to come up with something special to get away. There's no easy way of getting past Becky Lynch. Lynch now sending Rousey into the turnbuckle head first, follows up with a big forearm right across the chest. She's going to pull her out of that corner now with a slingshot halfway into the middle of the mat. And now Lynch has her with that side slam, hooks the leg. Two and, oh man, just barely. Rousey looks gassed. The look on the face of the rowdy one says it all. Oh, going for the disarmer. Look at this, what irony it'll be if she manages to get Ronda Rousey to tap out to the disarmer. Not gonna happen, at least not yet, but man, Ronda Rousey is in trouble. You can see the pain etched on her face. Think about her professional career in the UFC. She was unbeatable until Holly Holmes hit her with that right hand that got her full attention. Ronda's confidence was shaken in that moment, and she was never able to get it back. Perhaps the disarmer may have just done that same thing. It may have just put her back in that moment. Rousey now working the arm here on the floor. We must have a winner in this tournament. It has to be a pinfall or submission. A count out will not get it done. Shot to the leg, nicely done by Lynch. And now both ladies make it back to the ring. Ronda with a right hand that missed, and now Becky Lynch rolls her up and slams her down. I thought she was going for the schoolgirl, but instead pulled her back up off the mat and gave her a driving slam to the mat. Rolls her over, not hooking the leg. Will it matter? There's two. Becky Lynch, wait a minute. Slow count there. Rousey did kick out, but I would dare say it was after a 3 count should have been made. And now turning the legs inside for that inverted figure 4 leg lock. Rousey again in a whole world of pain. This is not the Octagon, and Becky Lynch is making sure Ronda Rousey is aware that this is a different type of ring. This is the squared circle. Rousey goes over after a backbreaker for 2, and she damn near got her. Single leg monkey flip. Rousey now getting her second wind. You have to wonder, though, with these two ladies doing so much damage to each other, will either of them have enough in the tank to go up against Jordynne Grace? Ronda sizing her up, and here it goes. There's the armbar. She's got it on her. Referee's asking Becky Lynch if she wants to give it up. And she taps out. Ronda Rousey will be going up against Jordynne Grace for the best of 2022. This was one hell of a match. Look at the pump handle slam right there. Put her down. And another. It looked like Becky Lynch was going to pull it off, but I've got to tell you right now, I think Jordynne Grace is in a really good position to win the whole damn thing. Rousey took one hell of a beating in getting a victory here over Becky Lynch. It's going to be the WWE going up against Impact in the finals. There it was, the tap heard round the world.
Here's your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
Fans, when we return, we're going to find out who is the best of 2022.
Check out the fastest growing show on the Nation Network.
Yeah, it takes time, hours. People just see the finished product and it's like, oh, you pump out stuff so quickly, but people don't realize, I mean, it's a balancing, you know, and a lot of people don't get that.
We're the creators and talents that have provided us countless hours of entertainment.
I've been putting up on Twitter, I opened like a DeviantArt account, and I've been putting videos that I make there for my guys.
Come to sit down and share their memories, experiences, and upcoming projects.
Definitely not. The greatest wrestling game of all time? I don't think so.
Formerly known as Inside the Creator's Studio.
Wow, it's great to be inside the Creator's Studio. And who did you create today, mate?
We now invite you to check out The Rub.
I was looking at your schedule just for this past month on the food truck alone. And you got like a 1985 Hulk Hogan schedule going on here where you got like a morning, a noon, and a night, same day. Then the next day you're in this town, the next day, and I'm thinking to myself,
yeah.
Were you that busy traveling when you were in the ring?
I know, right? I think, yeah, busier and actually making more money now than I'm not wrestling.
You know what? I'm going to make money doing this. I'm going to name my price. I am going to do conventions. I'm going to do expos. I'm going to do weddings. I'm ordained to marry people. I've done weddings. I'm the whole 9 yards, man. I absolutely said there's nothing that I can't do with this character. And all your fans out in your nation, we love you, mate. The Big Bakers love you. And hope to see you around. Still on the road. Whoa! Yay!
Only on the Nation Network.
All right, fans, this is it. One of these two competitors will be crowned the best of 2022.
The following contest is the final in the championship tournament. Making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace.
In a straight-up one-on-one match, I would have to give the advantage to Ronda Rousey, but this is not. Both of these ladies have had to go through other opponents to get here, and I do believe Rousey has had the tougher road to the finals. I think that evens everything up, and Jordynne Grace has got a monumental opportunity here tonight to shock the world. But in order to do that, she's going to have to beat the baddest woman on the planet.
And from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey!
Well, we talked earlier on about Ronda Rousey perhaps being rattled by Becky Lynch, perhaps having her confidence shaken. And if that has happened, you wouldn't know it to look at her. Well, this crowd is definitely behind the rowdy one. Let's see if that's enough to get her over the hill. Up and a sit-out slam. Jordynne Grace wasting no time at all. Goes for a quick cover, hooks a leg. Thinks she's got her. She's got two. She almost did. Well, if there was any doubt on the amount of damage sustained in the last 2 rounds by Ronda Rousey and how much of a cumulative damage that it may have racked up, I think that has been answered now. Sits right back on her with that Boston Crab, trying to draw submission. Rousey can almost reach out and grab the ropes and break the hold, but she's not doing it. Jordynne Grace, the dominant force right now in this match. Rousey has not been able to do anything. Free fall, straight down. Rousey is watching. Still able to kick out somehow. Look at the muscular development on Jordynne Grace. She is a powerhouse. But Rousey now going back to her UFC with a series of strikes, but Jordynne Grace eats every one of them and comes back. Nice move by Rousey to come out the back door, and she stuns Jordynne from behind. Now Rousey driving the knees right into the midsection. Has the single leg monkey flip by the arm. Putting a little bit of torque on that. That arm bar was enough to get her past Becky Lynch. Rolls through, has her ready for the Piper's Pit. And she connects. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Jordynne Grace right there watching the referee's hand come down twice. And managed to kick out. Rousey from a top mount with some heavy right hands and now stomping away on a down Jordynne Grace. And she's got that, look at the clasp right under the chin of Jordynne Grace, pulling all the way back with that knee right in the small of her back. Referee's asking her if she wants to give it up. Jordynne Grace will not surrender. What a shot! That may have broken her nose. And now Ronda takes her over, has the arm. Can she do it? Jordynne Grace is in trouble, referee. That's it, she tapped out. Ronda Rousey is the best of 2022. Ronda Rousey had to absorb so much punishment through 3 rounds in order to claim the title. That Piper's Pit set up the beginning of the end. The way this match started out, it looked like it was going to be a very quick one for Jordynne Grace. But Rousey was able to clamp. She never really fully straightened that arm out, but she had that torque on it. It was part armbar, part Kimura.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is the best of 2022.